Alright, so a couple months ago I changed the brake pads on my F30, and I didn't film an intro. I filmed the actual job, but I didn't film an intro. So now I'm filming an intro a few months later and getting ready to actually edit the video and put it up. So that was actually before the new garage that you're seeing up here. That's the old garage, the old messy garage. So let's take a trip in the Wayback Machine and see how to put some brake pads on this. Alright, so we're going to change the brake pads on a 4-piston Brembo style caliper. First thing I want to do is there's 2 pins on either side here. We're going to knock those out, just take a punch and push them through. And they are holding the clips and they're holding the brake pads in. So we're going to do that. The other thing we're going to do is disconnect our brake sensor, because we've got a new one that we're going to use and plug in here. So let's get to that first. So just get something that you can use as a punch. I'm using an Allen wrench, not the best idea, but it works. Once it starts moving, you'll see it coming out over here. So what you're going to want to do is kind of push a little on this. So what you're going to want to do as you start getting it through a little bit, you're going to want to push down on this spring, and that's putting tension on that pin. So I'm going to push down on it with a screwdriver, and then you can just twist it out. Like that. Set that aside. You're going to reuse it if you don't have new ones. Stay them down at the bottom. And then you just want to get the whatever uses the punch out. Now it's not going to let loose right now because the brake pads have pushed over and covered up the spring a little bit. So you're going to have to gently push the pistons back in. Let loose some of the pressure on it'll move slowly. Don't put a lot of force on it because you don't want to mess up your rotor. Don't have to worry so much about the pads because we're not going to reuse them. And there's the spring. Just pushing steady pressure on the on the pistons is going to move them, but once you get them loosened up enough, the old pad should slide right out. This one has the sensor wire on it, so we're going to be replacing that one with a new wire. Just let that hang for now. Now's a good time to clean anything if you want to. You get a lot of brake dust and junk in here. So pay attention also to the routing of the sensor wire, because you're going to reroute it the same way. Okay, you'll see right here, that's the junction box. We're going to pull that out. That comes out. No one plugs in, here's snap, and then we'll just replace this by clipping it in here. Close that. Close the little electrical box, and then you'll see little grooves wherever you want to mount the cable. See it right here. It's there. So one a little lower, and we'll just leave this hanging for now until we get ready to put it into the new caliper. Okay, you can use an old brake pad to put it in there and make sure that the pistons are pushed all the way. This one looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is take one of the new pads. I picked up these Brembo pads from, I believe, ECS Tuning. And I've got some lube, brake lubricant. So you're going to want to put, at least what I do is I put a little bit on where it's going to slide on the caliper, on each side here. Make sure you don't get it on the material itself in the front, because that's not going to be good. And then you put a little on the back where it's going to be touching the pistons itself, and just kind of smear it as much as you can. You might want a little bit more. Should cut down on any school bus sound. And then once you get that, again, make sure you don't touch the brake material itself. Just slide that in. There you go. Now with it in there, I'm going to also put the old pad in and just push a little bit more just to make sure. A lot of times with these 4 pistons, what's going to happen is when you start to try to push these pistons in, these are going to want to come out. That's why I put the new brake pad in there first, just to take up that space. Slide this little one in. Now's a good time to actually take and put the sensor wire in. Make sure that you're doing it with a little nub right here. You'll see that nub goes towards the rotor, and it just snaps right in there. There you go. Now it's all back together. Now we're going to take and put the springs back on. These are, I didn't get new ones, so they're dirty, but they'll still work. I'll just lay it in there for now. I'm going to take the pins, put a little bit of grease on those as well, just to make them go in easier. And It's going to go in from the back. And it should, it's hard to do not at the right angle. Okay, so these are going to slide in here from the back. You might need to position the brake pads a little bit to make sure they're going in the hole. Because what these pins actually do, they go through, pins go through the brake pad hole right here. I'm showing you on an old brake pad. It goes through there, underneath the spring, and then through the other brake pad hole, and then through the caliper. That's what holds it in. So once we get it started, I'm going to put the spring back in, line it all up. The first one's going to go in really easy because it's not under any pressure. Alright. Second pin, reset up a little bit. Slide it in, get it started. Now you're going to want to push this spring down. Make sure it's underneath the spring through the hole in the other pad. Not lined up yet. There it goes. There you go. Everything's nice and secure. I'm going to do the other side. This is the driver's side. That's where the brake sensor wire is. There is no brake sensor wire on the passenger side. This is Euro spec, so US spec. So if it's British spec, it's the other way around. If it's the right-hand drive car. But so this is done. It's the same thing minus the brake sensor wire on the other side. And we'll get this. Put the wheels back on it. And make sure before you take off you pump your brakes just to make sure that the calipers have pushed the pistons back in and you've got brakes. If not, you won't have any brakes the first couple times you push it. And then we'll go from there. Okay, now to reset the brake light, what we're going to do is hit the start button without touching the brakes. And then we are going to push and then hold down the trip odometer reset. Try again. There we go. So we got vehicle check and then front brake pads. I'm going to press and hold that. Reset. Let go. I'm going to press and re-hold it again. There you go. It is now reset. That's the end of the job. Pretty easy. Very easy actually with these front brakes. So like and subscribe and I will make more videos. Check out my Instagram on Messy Garage BMW and talk to you guys later.